Midnight Warfare back with another live. Let's get into it. Do you want to do maps then?
Thing is, I'm looking at what ones we're missing.
And then not be wrong about any, or finish the one that you started together and then go off and do that, them dig sites. Hmm?
What? Not funny, I've got an idea. Why don't you do this map what I've got started anyway, because I'm being funny, for some reason you always get the bad luck anyway. So you finish the map what I've started, I'll start a new one, and not run it off the side of the map, and then that'll move us closer to where one of the dig site is anyway. So once I finish that map, we can then, obviously like tomorrow, head to that dig site, and then after that I'll help you do the fish tank, so we can actually talk in private about obviously what you want to do. Where's obviously... Really? I don't know why people do that.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
They just do it to take the piss. It's like, look, I'm a twat. I don't think we have any more compasses. Oh no, please, please. Oh no. Thing is though, we have no redstone. Yeah, we actually have no redstone. That's amazing. What are you making?
Put two broken beats together.
Ah. Oh, unless not being funny, what we do is be smart. I'll do the silk touch here. Take these blocks, I'll take the map with me, you know, and then I dig down and try and find some redstone when we're on that map. You guys have you checking the chest like... No.
Why don't we just go mining then? Because clearly that's what we need. Go mining then.
Yeah, I think we need to go mining.
Let's go then.
Where are we going mining?
Where do you want to go?
We have got a mining bit down here. Let me just check down here because there might be money. There might obviously be redstone down here.
Anyway, we'll just go mining anyway.
I was just thinking we can go off the map and do mining. It'd probably be better because we're going to find something off the map. It'd probably be better going mining because you're going to find more stuff, aren't you? Then obviously.
No, Ronnie, we need coal anyway, don't we? So we can't smelt anything. Yeah, lava's good, but obviously coal's going to be mainly for like less than 13. But obviously with lava it's alright, yeah, if you got a stack of 64, but if you got anything less than that, it's no good.
Okay, now.
Right.
Yeah, the owners of the old owners of the dog. Yeah, they just messaged again.
Why?
Asking how is he settling in.
I don't think he's mine.
Huh?
I don't think he's mine, I think he's yours.
I've looked that up, outside actually. It's not that. It's about, obviously, his background.
Yeah.
Yeah, where obviously his first owner was obviously a male, and obviously the male did everything for him, and then, you know, the partner did basically next to nothing for the dog. He's trying to obviously find the next best, obviously, attachment, and he's looking at both of us to see who can fill that void for him in that sense, because he's looking at who's going to fill that void for him, because the dog doesn't know. We've only had him for a week. He don't know who's going to fill that void for him, so he's scared about both of us leaving him, so he doesn't know what to do. So he's obviously going back and forth, and while I'm leaving the room, he's finding it interesting, because where I'm leaving to obviously record, because obviously you record in the other room, with him, he's more interested in where I'm going, because he don't know where I'm going, so he wants to know. And he wants to know because obviously he's interested, because when I walk him and stuff like that, he's interested to know what I'm doing, because he knows what you're doing, because you're there next to him, so you don't need to worry where you are. And I think partly he's worried that I'm going off somewhere and I'm not going to come back and I'm abandoning him again.
Where have you gone?
I'm just looking down. Managed to find 4 redstone, but I think you need more than that for the accomplice, don't you? Well, okay, why don't we go on that map, what we had, right? On the one I've given you, and then we'll dig on that one.
I haven't got a map.
Yeah, I got it on me. I'm just gonna give it to you, and we'll dig on that one, and not being funny.
Why don't we do that then?
And we'll try and find some good stuff. Have you got torches? Because we'll go different ways. So not being funny, we can see. You got 53.
But I think it might be a good idea to actually either make some more or see if we've actually got some.
Yeah, I agree.
Because I know sometimes when you're mining you go further afield and you always go, oh, just a bit longer, and then obviously you end up running out of torches, and then you either make some more to keep going or you end up turning back, don't you?
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know what I need to say to him.
Just say that he had a nice walk down the quay this morning.
It's a little bit pesting. It's like I told him the other day, it makes sense if he wanted updates every 2 weeks. Well, I thought, yeah, every 2 weeks I can do that.
Yeah, that
was
was
fine.
her. I reckon he's feeling depressed that he wants to know, because obviously he wants to know how his dog's getting on.
I don't know why, but part of me thinks he wants him back. I don't know why.
Babe.
Tough shit you ain't having him back.
He's not running. At the end of the day, he was his first owner, though.
I've got some redstone here. I don't care. Thing is, though, right, and that sounds mean. The thing is, though, we've paid for him and not money. Our daughter's got attached to him now, and I've got attached to him, and you like him. And not being funny, that would be a massive...
if he actually came here and said that obviously he really wants the dog back, and he'd pay 800 for him to run back, so he'd double the offer that we paid.
Yeah, see, no.
What if he gave us
you know why?
$1,000?
Because money's just a number, right? And my daughter's happiness. And my daughter's happiness.
Yeah, what about grand then?
Same. Money's just a number. My daughter's happiness you can't buy.
What
like, not being funny.
Well, we said $5,000 then.
Same. That dog is worth more than anything in this world to me because my daughter loves it. That dog, he'd have to do something seriously bad for me to ever think about getting rid of him.
Yeah, but it's
like bite her or something.
The thing is, though, babe, it's exactly the same like most likely his daughter came home, wanted to greet him, and then she's probably got
Alright then. Right, how about this then, right? Obviously this is obviously all talk because obviously it's not going to happen. He ain't going to come get his dog back, right? But what if, right, Nanny's dog, right, the owner wanted Nanny's dog back from Dogs Trust and found out Nanny had obviously Tia and wanted Tia back.
They'd not fucking money in Nanny's case. The mum gave birth to Tia and her brothers and sisters at Dogs Trust. They would only want the dog back. They wouldn't want any of the puppies. They didn't want anything to do with any of the puppies. They didn't want anything to do with Tia or her brothers and sisters. This is why they handed them over to Dogs Trust.
Yeah, but I'm saying, what if obviously they turned around and went, oh, we want them back.
Yeah, most likely they wouldn't really want them back. They'd only want the dog back. I don't need this many. I've got 2 stacks of 64 now. I'm 53.
Yeah, you never know. You might go far, and like you said, you can always. Your thing is, they could find like a good loot, and then you're running out.
Yeah, but it's like with the girl that used to own Copper. She sold him for 20 quid.
And then she wanted him back.
Yeah, a week later she wanted him back, and Dad told her to F off.
Yeah, there you go then, right? That's a good example then, right? What about the kids what loved
Yeah, but
Copper?
They didn't really give a shit about him.
Yeah. But not with any babe, right? We just took the dog to the vets, right? We've told us, right, the dog is underweight.
Yeah, but in Cox's case, though, babe, with Cox's case was different, because he was a puppy. And I mean, like, he wasn't potty trained or anything. He's been potty trained. He's pretty much like a young adult. Cox wasn't a young adult. He's a pup. When we got him.
So you're telling me then you'd give up our dog?
No. I'm just saying, if occasions would arise that obviously he did want it back.
Hold on, let me go and get some wine carts and we can do it.
I'm just fucking asking.
No, I wouldn't.
So what if his daughter turned up in floods of tears saying that she wanted her dog back?
I turn around and say, tough. Absolutely tough. I say, I paid for it. My daughter's bonded with the dog. The dog's settled. The dog's happy. And not being funny, my daughter's happy. My mum's getting used to the dog. My whole family's getting used to the dog. And I'm happy on the dog.
So what?
I don't know why, but I'm still saying that. I don't know why, but I think you're like, in some ways, that you're getting attached to that dog, but my level of attachment's already more than yours. Where obviously, the thing is, it's like late at night, me and him are walking together. It's like this morning at 6 o'clock in the morning, me and him walked all the way around, obviously, where we live, and that, and it's like, I walked all the way around with him, and I was actually enjoying myself, and I actually was missing you two, and I thought, do you know what, it would be nice doing it with you two, but I'm actually glad I'm doing it with him, because it's actually a nice blooming walk, and it was nice, like, nice company to have, because he wasn't being...
he definitely has respect for me, though.
He does, he loves you, don't get me wrong, he loves you, but I just feel like, well, he's going to me and wonder where I am, because the thing is, though, I'm a replacement for the other owner, and he's probably thinking to me, where I'm walking him a little bit more than you, because you've got to get a daughter ready, what's fair enough, you're the mother of our daughter, so you're taking the responsibility of the child, I've took the responsibility of the dog. What's a good partnership, what partners should do, not put everything on one partner to deal with. At the end of the day, he loves you very much, but at the same time, he misses where I go because of that. It's like when he comes in here, though, when you go and get a drink, he don't even want to say hello to me because he knows I'm in here. I don't know why, just out the house, he misses me the most because I'm the safeguarding person for him, but indoors, he's happy rolling on his back and sitting with you. I feel like this the thing is that where you've had so many dogs and he ain't the dogs like you've had, he's like a stranger kind of dog to you, and you're still trying to get attached to him like you were with your old dog. It's hard because every time like, I look at him as well, I see your auntie's dog, your nan's dog, in him. Like I still see, like, sometimes I want to say her name. But then I look and I see two, you know, I see a ball sack, and I'm going, oh, it's not her, it's, you know, it's a dog. I don't mind the communication. The thing is, though, what I don't like, it's constant, and he wants...
I don't know why he's missing him, that's why he's pestering, babe. He misses him. You gotta think it's only been a fucking week. And it's still raw, babe, it's still raw for them. Just send him a picture and say of him on that rock saying, oh, he had a lovely walk early hours of this morning.
Oh, no, I'm just going to say that we started letting him off the lead. That's the truth. It's like what my mum's always used to say.
Yeah, but it's the truth, though, but you took him out for a lovely walk this morning down at the quay and send him the picture and say, look.
Oh, I didn't have the fucking map table. Yeah, I'm going to have to go to that village, yeah.
Yeah, and say, look, he had a lovely walk this morning. He decided to pose for the camera.
That was quite a cute picture, to be fair. I think the thing is, I don't know, I just feel bad sometimes. Like, I don't want to hurt him, but at the same time, I want to be honest with him and tell him the truth that, you know, he's having a well of a time with us, and at the same time, hey, you know, there's a few things here what don't add up. You told us he's a very, obviously, in our defence, a healthy dog and everything like this and all of that. So why is he underweight? And then obviously that he hasn't been eating properly enough. And that, not being funny, could you really not being funny, I hear from a vet that he's underweight and he hasn't been treated the best by them, to really let him go back to that environment and be treated the same way.
Thing is though, I don't think he'd eat if he went back
Thing
to
is
them.
though, I don't know why, but I think you could do it at first, but I don't know why, but you'd be worried about the dog, because it's like with my mate's dog, you were exactly the same. My mate's dog, when we left, you were going to me going, I wonder if Ogie's alright, I wonder if Ogie's eating, I wonder this, I wonder that, I wonder if, you know,
It's not
they're doing
funny.
this.
If Andrew said to me that obviously we could have had her in our new place, I would offer them money. I would have offered your ex-mate money and said, look, I'll give you money for the dog for her to come with me now. Because it's not fucking funny, that dog was such a big baby. She was lovely. She was a really lovely dog, she was. I would have took her in a heartbeat. But once again, the owner couldn't really be arsed with her. Didn't really want to walk her. And had a poor diet.
Thing is though, like, with all them kid pictures, I never actually see the dog.
No, I don't think she's got it anymore. I reckon the dog's either passed away or she gave it away. As soon as you found out that she was pregnant with the first one, I reckon they got rid of it. Because I don't think they had time, because it wouldn't surprise me. They both worked, or he worked, or she worked, and they didn't have time.
He'd have to work, because he wouldn't be able to keep a job.
Right, then he's a stay-at-home dad, so he's got to do everything. But obviously he wouldn't have time to do the dog.
Yeah, because every time he got a job, as soon as they found out what he did, he'd lose it.
So this is why you have to be honest. But this is why that, no offence to him, but he should have done do professions that obviously don't involve being around kids or anything.
No, he did. The problem is that no one wanted to work with him.
No, Freddie and water, wait for me.
The thing is though, once you start in that kind of environment around dads and all of that, they don't look it. I want to type back some, but for some reason it's not letting me go on there.
One more.
Right, we're on the map here. Alright, let me have a look. I'll see if some pictures of freaks I know you want it. Right. Let me text this back, right? So what do you want me to put?
Just say that we let him off now, and he runs between you and me, and we have been working on a bit of his training to obviously keep it going, and say that he had a lovely walk this morning, and send him a picture that he was sat on the rocks and he fancied a photo on the rock down at the King. Right, if you're gonna do that, I'm gonna go and get my other drink. Wait a minute. I can never do it, can I? Yeah, boy.
Yes. Don't put any actually name or blame us. I'll be on my now.
You going in?
It's not on there, and I've done the messages.
I've done 16,000 steps.
I need to go on this other map.
First,
I don't know what, I think we should do the maps first, and then find the biggest mountain, and then dig it down.
You need to check one of my videos, because it's been temporarily disabled.
Oh shit. I said, oh shit. I can teach you how to do it, but I don't know if you want to learn.
No, that's what you're there for.
Can you bring it in? Oh, I'll do it later. The thing is, though, it's just going to affect your live now. That's the only problem.
No, this one was not obviously for tonight. I think it's ages ago.
Oh, no. Anyway, if your one's there, could be a check, because obviously you're live, aren't I? Yeah. Hey, I'm not trying to be horrible. I just don't. We're coming off at 8 o'clock, aren't we? I just not me about it. I just don't. That sounds horrible to him. No, it's a different one, yeah. Because I put the one on what's up now. Yes, it's fine.
Hi.
Hi, where are you? Have you seen the pictures?
I told you they're not on there.
What? They said it was going to be on there at the end of the night. The end of the day. This is the end of the day. What the f... That's pissed me off.
Oh, let me recheck. No, let me reload it. Just to double check, because sometimes, not being funny, it can be like a mistake, can it? Let me just double check. I thought I'd get a notification. No, photos will appear here when your child is tagged. Nothing. Unless she said that she was going to do it and she hasn't got around to doing it, or the manager said that they were going to do it and they ain't got around to doing it. Or unless they meant that they were putting it up on, obviously, their social media page. So obviously that sometimes can happen though, can it?
Check their
Do you want
social
this
media.
I can't, because I don't...
Huh?
I can't, not right now, because I'm recording.
How do I get back on this map? Go back that way.
Follow me, I'm gonna go on my map. Get in here. Best thing for you, just get in here. And I'm gonna take you the right way.
I thought they could actually put it on that app so the parents can see.
Yeah, that's what I thought, because they said it would normally when you're tagged. They haven't tagged me. Right, you're on your map, you should be, yeah?
No, so obviously they haven't put it up.
Yeah. Oh, you're on your map.
Yeah.
There you go. I hope you're happy. You got a good start.
Hmm. Yeah, I think you need to ring the doctors up for me tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 'cause
Oh, well.
that's fucking done nothing. Still, not my problem.
Yeah, well. Why did you take a screenshot?
That was by accident.
He texted me saying that's awesome.
Yeah, 'cause he's glad that his dog's settling in.
Yeah, but amazing out there. Nothing about the chip or like he's underweight.
No, he won't. This is why I said you don't bother, because he only wants the positives.
Oh, let me send him that picture. Actually, you're right. You saved it, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. I saved it because it was a good photo.
For some reason, I won't add it to my thing.
Do you want me to go on mine?
Hold on. Nothing came through. Yeah, I know, mate. I'm trying to fucking get it. I got it.
Send him the one underneath that as well. Not the one that obviously. Oh no, it's a different one. Double, just send him obviously the one sat on the rock.
Oh, I'll send in the one as well where he's looking at the
Have you got his tail between his legs?
ducks. No.
Good. Do you want me to send in the one where he's sleeping half out the bed and half in the bed?
Yeah, that's alright. We'll save that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he has a little bit got his tails between his legs, but it's because he's out and about, you know that. But it shows that he's looking at the where the ducks are and all of that. You'll see that he's looking at like the lake. What have you seen that? Thing is, I think that's just a nice thing to do. It's a nice thing to do, but it's just annoying when you're trying to play your game and it's like,
Oh yeah,
how's he
special
doing?
day, man, babe.
Mate,
It was
you're
a
right,
slip of
mate.
the tongue. Yeah, he's probably had a stressful day and he's probably a bit depressed. So obviously he normally goes depressed with his dog, and obviously it's not his dog anymore. He's with us, and obviously he's missing him.
You know, I think it's nice when he's seeing him being happy, and happy pictures of him. Kind of obviously.
Does he work? He don't work,
it,
does he?
I don't know what they do.
Thing is though, she said she works, didn't she? But he said he didn't work because he was a stay-at-home dad. This is why obviously he had a lot of time to train out, obviously, the dog.
No. What did he put? He definitely looks very happy. That's what he said. He definitely looks very happy.
Good.
Thing is, if his old owner is saying that, then it means we're doing a good job. Because not with money, you know, he wouldn't obviously. I don't know.
No, though he knows not running the better time that he actually had him for it. He knew when he was happy and when he wasn't happy. It did make me laugh today that obviously I fancied something. I'm pretty sure that what I fancied in town.
A milkshake?
No.
Oh.
I did want a milkshake, but I wanted obviously chai Five Guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wanted a Warren's pasty. But then he said, obviously, your mum's having lunch with us, and then obviously I done the good idea of obviously picking the food that we had today, and then obviously what we got tomorrow. Stupid dolphins. And then completely forgot about your mum.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
No, I was just saying to him, he is the best dog in the world. I was just saying to him, he is the best dog in the world. Like, it's not being horrible, it's not being biased either. He is. It's not being funny.
But he knows that.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm agreeing with him because he said to me though that he will be the best dog in the world, and I'm saying he is. Thing is though, we're getting the benefits now of him being settled and everything, him being calm. Each day is a better day for him because it's another day where he's calmed down and he's chilled. Yeah, I know it's hard. It must be hard for him, but I wouldn't give up the dog up because not the we've just got him, and he is a very good dog. Yeah, there's a few things I'd like to, not funny, snap out and improve. Of course there is, but not being funny. With a bit of practice, he will get better at certain things, and he will be a better dog. This is why I'm watching all these like professional dog training videos. Because not being funny, if anyone knows how to obviously train a dog. It's a professional dog trainer, isn't it? It gets paid for it, obviously, for a living. Knows how to train a dog.
Yeah, it was quite funny. Like, obviously, we ran into upstairs yesterday, and then obviously, we didn't see him at all today.
You know, it makes me laugh though. They tried like getting us to go to their vets.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah, like
exactly the same what Pets at Home's offering.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, because she wants us to go there, so obviously we can book same times vets and all that bollocks. And become friends again. It's like, no, you screwed that. As soon as you started making fucking death stares at me with you and your husband, and then you're doing it towards the pants towards my daughter, and then you're trying to be horrible to my dog.
Well, I found a cave.
Yeah, not funny. She lost all that when she started being horrible towards, especially me to start off with.
She lost it the second that she was horrible to you, and then that she really lost it when she's been horrible to her daughter. Not funny. You can be horrible to a dog all you want. I don't really care about that. But not being funny. Not a little girl. That's just harsh. Especially an innocent girl who's done nothing absolutely wrong. And doing it so she can't go on swings and stuff like that. That's just being harsh. Oh, I just felt like he was waiting for me to go, oh, I don't like him, take him back. Like, would it? I don't know. It just wouldn't surprise me if I said to him, I don't want the dog anymore, take him back. He probably would say, I'll take him back. Thing is, though, that's always the dilemma, isn't it? Because the thing is that clearly he probably does want him back, where obviously his partner doesn't. Because the thing is, though, it's always an argument stage, isn't it?
Do you reckon it's one because obviously she's got an operation coming up, and two, that obviously she's getting pissed off that where he's so needy that obviously he was
up the husband's bum all the time,
and obviously that she was getting cock blocked by the dog.
Probably, and I don't know why, but I reckon where he, a bit like what's happening with me, you, and him, where he's attached himself a little bit more to me at the moment because I walk him and all of that at night, and we, for some reason, always experience weird shit together at the moment. It's like that. Like, I don't know why, but the thing is, though, dogs always can bring out jealousy in people, and that's the problem. It's like when you're around, obviously, your dogs, you're more interested in them than me. Thing is, though, this is the thing. Dogs they're the best thing in the world. The thing is, though, they're so needy and they need a lot of attention and all of that. This is why my mum said that she didn't want one, even though she said to me the other day that she wanted one. I don't know why, but I think this is why they wouldn't get one, because my mum couldn't cope with the whole neediness and then wanting to lick and all of that malarkey. The thing is, it's a dog showing you that they're affection to you and they love you, but obviously to people who are not into that kind of thing, it's a whole different ball game. It's like, was it today or yesterday? Today or yesterday. What was I gonna say? Yeah, he was licking my arm when I woke up. Like, to wake me up, he was licking my arm, and then he started fucking licking my feet. Like saying, you're an asshole, you're getting out of bed, you're not going to sleep. And it made me laugh because obviously Donut was laughing her head off because she's watching the dog do it to me and she wasn't stopping him. Things that I think where he can't get to you, that's the thing as well, where obviously he can get to me, we can have that bonding moment where he's licking my feet or licking my arm in the morning. He can do it, because I know sometimes he's looking over to you, but where obviously you're tired and you want to stay in bed, you're turning your back on him and he's looking at you going, you bitch, you've turned your back on me, I can't get you.
It's like normally at night he normally comes and greets you, and that's right, he's a miserable bastard.
I don't know why, but I think he's really tired from where we're walking him so much, and I think where they didn't walk him a lot, he's really, really tired. Because I noticed like tonight, he was falling asleep in the hallway, and normally around donuts salad time, when she has a fruit, he's normally in here asking for his dental stick, and he wasn't. He was like out there fast asleep. Like, I don't know why, but I reckon he's getting absolutely knackered from us because we're walking him constantly, and I think this is something what's helping him as well in life, because he's not being stuck in, bored. He's going out doing stuff, and we're keeping him active.
I notice he's probably, like, if he has a major walk in the morning, he's not so boisterous by the afternoon. Why are you gone quiet?
Yeah.
Huh? Why have you gone quiet?
No, I messaged him. Lead.
Hi.
Hi. Why are you gone quiet?
No, I was just asking him, like, obviously, I was just asking him where, obviously, he keeps knocking Donut over and that, because he's being boisterous. I just said, like, I didn't know if he knew a way of, obviously, calming him down to stop it. 'Cause I said, when they're running together, he keeps knocking her over. When I put laughing face, like, he don't mean to, obviously, like, but he keeps, like, knocking her over. And I was just wondering if he knew a way of calming him down, so, like, they can run together, but he's not knocking her over, or he's not, trying to budge into you or budge into me. Like, he's getting over hyper, and I didn't know if you knew a best way of calming him down, because obviously there must be a way that he got him to calm down for, obviously, his daughter. So I'm just wondering if there's a way that obviously he did it, because thing is, though, I know it's hard for, obviously, the old owner, but he's the best one to ask in certain things, because he's the one who trained the dog. Because like that guy said to me, always ask the old owner what they did for certain things, because you need to recopy it, because the thing is though, that dog wants to listen to that response, or you can do it that way, but then you teach them the other way, the way you want to. But sometimes though, it's just easier, I think, though, isn't it, to keep it the same? Because it's like with you, your routine's easier if I keep it the same. And I'm just wondering if he would do better, knowing what obviously he would do.
Did you just bounce?
No. Okay. I bet, okay, thank you, as he does love running, doesn't he? Yeah, he said basically when he does it, like, or either to me and you, what we got to do is instead of saying no to him, we still say no to him, but you put him back on the lead for 5 minutes, he said. So he knows he's done wrong, and then you walk him on the lead. And then you tell him no, and then he'll learn it, and that's what he said. He'll learn not to do it. And you say his name and say no, and then obviously keep doing it with him, and then he'll learn not to obviously push her over. See, look, that's what I mean though. Look, there you go. He's taught the dog that if you're naughty, you go back on the lead, and that's the way it's going to respond. So that's the way we've got to do it. Because where we're going no to him, and then we're letting him carry on, he's probably thinking, ha ha ha, my old owners used to put me on the lead. This is easy. And it's probably why he's still doing it. Okay then. Well, at least we know now, don't we?
Yeah.
He's going to fucking hate it, he is, when he does his walking. He's going to go, hey, you know all my owner techniques. What is going on here? Like, is there some sort of group? What's you going against me? Thing is, though, because I would ask her tips because she's had a staffy before, and I'd say, what did you do to make obviously your staffy so lovable and obviously nice? What was the obviously bits you did? But I bet you one of them would be no play fighting.
Yeah, I shouldn't do any play fighting with here.
Thing is, though, you used to play with her and put your hand in her
He
mouth.
used to still jump up because it's overexcitement. She when she was a pup, but obviously when you met her, she was an old lady. But when she was a pup, and obviously before Robert was born, even when Robert, she was like Nanny was snapping it out of her to stop jumping up by the time Robert was, and she had Bo then. But Tia had a terrible, terrible issue where she got excited on the walk. She used to jump up Nanny. And where Nanny was so short, no offence, I'm sorry. But where she was so short, if Nanny didn't hold herself up, Tia would have had her on her ass several times on the walk. And she always used to make her muddy, and it used to piss her off. So Nanny used to bollock her all the time. She used to say to her, she used to tell her to get down, and then obviously sometimes obviously she's getting too much of jumping up, she used to just turn her back on her. So she used to see her go jump up, and then she used to turn her back. So she used to bounce off of Nanny's back, and Nanny used to hold herself up, because obviously where she's so short, and obviously short people, and especially she had small feet as well, she had to like try and push herself back to hold herself up against here, because where obviously she was so big and so fucking had a lot of weight to her. Not that she was fat, it was because of all her muscle. She had to like push
I guess
back.
he's going to be like that though, isn't he?
Yes.
Because well, obviously we walk him a lot and everything. He's putting weight on, but it's all muscle he's putting on because he's walking.
But most of the time when obviously Nanny used to shout at her before it used to escalate like that, Tia used to jump up, and then it used to be, no Tia, get down. And then she used to look at Nanny going, oh shit, I've pissed her off. And then she used to stop. Because it's like she used to try and do it in Nanny's house too. Obviously, Sam didn't like it, and Nanny knew that Sam didn't like it. But Alex was alright with it, I was alright with it, but she didn't want her to do it. She didn't want her doing it to anybody, because she knew that Sam didn't like it at all. She didn't like the dogs jumping up at her at all. Because Sam used to, she does it in a way, Sam, because she's quite smart. She will not show the dog any affection at all when coming in the door. None of them, not funny. The only one that she used to give a little bit of affection to was Cop, because obviously he wasn't so boisterous coming to the door. He used to walk to the door and go, "Hello, Sam," like that, because he was so cool, calm and collective. But with the rest of them, as soon as you come in the door, it was to the front door, to the new person, to everybody else in the house, and it was just overexcitement. So obviously she used to ignore them, including with obviously Nana's dogs. Even when they used to jump up, she used to say to them, "Get down," because she didn't want it. She didn't want to have it. And then sometimes when obviously she wasn't in the right frame of mind to deal with that, she used to say, I remember her saying a couple of times, "Mother, sort your dogs out." Because obviously can you get your dogs down, Mum? Mother? Because obviously she's never really called her Mum, it was, "Mother, can you sort your dogs out?" And then obviously she used to get them to calm down and tell them to fucking go to their bed, because she used to say to them, "Get down." And then
Not
she used to
interesting, though, isn't it?
then
Like, Sam's not interested in dogs,
she used to
but she's
send them
raised
straight
around
to a
them.
bed. Yeah, she was raised with dogs.
But she don't like dogs.
No, she doesn't. If she had her way, she wouldn't have a dog at all in her life. No, I'm funny. She's okay, like, Grampy's got Shadow. Like, she don't mind doing something, like, you know, taking him out for a walk, feeding the dog, because obviously it's for her dad. But she don't want the responsibility of a dog, especially with her son's condition. Because obviously she wants to be able to drop everything and go. She don't want being tied down, and it's like going on holiday. She only wants to look out for her and her son. She doesn't want the responsibility of a dog.
Do you reckon she'll get one when she's older?
No, she's not like that. Most likely, if she got any, she owns fish, and that's what she's interested. She's interested in fish.
What about cats?
She's alright. She'll look after them, but she won't. She's not really a big animal person.
Funny, though, isn't it? It's like she was raised around animals, but she doesn't.
She'd look after, like, not funny, if we lived in where my family's from, and we wanted to go on holiday, and Grampy would be the same, and he liked Grampy and he liked Sam and everybody else, I wouldn't have a problem leaving him with Sam and Grampy, because I know that Grampy'd feed him pretty much the same food that he's on now, and then Sam would definitely take him out for a walk.
Yeah.
He'd always be taken out for a walk. I'd have no fear of that, and he'd definitely get fed. I wouldn't have a problem. But yeah, my aunt is, she finds the animals interesting, but she doesn't want one of her own. She prefers fish. No, she don't mind wildlife, because obviously when she had a flat after obviously leaving her ex-partner, before she got with the one after that, before moving in with him, she had a flat. And she had wild hedgehogs in her back garden, and one of them was actually an albino one, and she used to feed them as well. Yeah, and she feeds the wild birds as well.
Yeah.
But she's not really interested in owning any animals.
Rude.
Hi. Ted hides you all the bloody time.
Hi. It's interesting, isn't it? Like, I don't know, it's quite funny and interesting. It's like with my mum, though, isn't it? She was raised around dogs, and then she's not really a big dog lover.
Can I join?
But then you get my auntie, who's a massive dog lover and loves dogs.
No, so boys ask him to join. don't think anybody can really join us because obviously we got issues where our Microsoft's not even attached.
Yeah, ask him what console he's on.
What console are you on?
And if you have Tesco's Wi-Fi, sorry, we don't have Tesco's Wi-Fi.
I don't think I could ever be with Wi-Fi with Tesco's. That'd be so laggy.
It's a joke.
Yeah, I know, I was being sarcastic.
Yeah, I know, but me, I always used to say that to Ron, didn't I? I used to say he had McDonald's Wi-Fi.
Yeah, get this right, we're talking about my auntie, that obviously she didn't really want to own any pets.
Yeah.
She won't own a cat or a dog, but she used to own, when she used to live with her mum, she used to have 2 rabbits. And then when she got with her father of her son, she had guinea pigs. And then she also had these like silky, not they're chickens, but they're called silkies. And then obviously she used to have a cockatiel in the house.
What's that?
The bird.
Thing is, though, maybe she wants something different to that. Because sometimes people do say, don't they, like, if you've grown up with dogs all your life, yeah, you can either love them or you might, not being horrible, take a dislike into them. You might go, that's enough. I've had dogs all my life. That's enough for me now. I'm happy with having something different in my life.
I bet you can't guess what the bird's name was.
Gerald.
No.
Alan.
No. That's her uncle. What'd you really
Bird.
call it? No.
What was it then?
My auntie, some follows in her footsteps, are like in the same animated people doing, obviously, a series of films. And they got a new one coming out in September.
What?
They only make their films out of clay.
Oh, Grommat.
Yeah, his name is Grommat. Because her favourite, if you ever speak to her again, you ask
Never
and
will.
go, what's your favourite kids film? She'll always say Wallace and Gromit. Because it was quite funny when I was growing up. She actually had a Wallace and Gromit t-shirt with, Wallace and I think it was that woman in obviously clothes shaved touching hands, I think. And then in her punto, she actually had, in the same film, when obviously Gromit's upside down cleaning the windows.
Yeah.
She actually had him in a back window. And then for, the mats that's got to go on the floor to protect the carpet, stop you getting them muddy. She actually had Wallace and Gromit for the driver around the passenger side.
Fair enough.
I know, she's so big on novelty stuff.
I have a problem.
What?
I'm already full.
What have you been doing?
I found an abandoned mine shaft.
Pwah!
What?
Thank God his bum and died.
Oh, I gave him cheese.
No, you haven't, have you?
Yeah.
That gives him bad flatulence. What's
Yeah, I gave him cheese.
flatulence?
Farts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't give him any fucking dairy tomorrow.
I did give him a big bit of cheese.
Yeah, I know you did.
Mum just watched me chuck it in there and she looked at me like that and then she looked at a bowl, looked at his bowl, poof, gone.
I think your mum was
Like,
quite surprised that when Penny chucked obviously chips and then obviously bread rolls in there as well.
she
Like,
didn't see the chips.
she
She didn't
didn't.
see that. No, but she saw the bread roll. And then she agreed with me when I said, well, at least our food ain't going to waste. And she said, yeah, true. Thing is, he's a happy dog. Like, not being funny, he's a happy dog, gets good food. We make sure he eats well. That's what good owners do, is make sure the dog eats. Thing is, though, his diet says that he can't have the kind of normal food what normal dogs have. That's fine. No, really, you have to adapt to what they need in their diet, and that's fine. At the end of the day, you want a happy dog, happy life.
Yep.
Thing is, though, it's like me saying to you, with your problems with your stomach pain, going, all right, you can't really eat much dairy. Going, oh no, I really fancy a shitload of cheese on my dinner. Tough shit, you're gonna have a shitload of cheese as well, and then you having aching pains. Don't know me money. I might as well give them proper meat if it makes them happy, and then I've got a happy dog, which I actually found out as well. If you look after your dog and your dog's more happy than sad, it risks the chance of your dog biting you.
Yeah, of course it does.
Because they don't want to bite you because they actually like you. Where if they don't like you, it risks the chances are still high that they would bite you. And I don't want to get bit, so.
You don't want to get bit.
It's quite funny, like, when we had a kitten, right? When obviously we had kittens, it's quite funny, right? Nathan, right, he would put his hand straight in and get attacked and didn't care, right? Me, I was the opposite. I didn't want to get attacked, right? I wanted to be, obviously, not attacked or anything. I didn't want to be scratched or anything like that, right? That wasn't me, right? Put your hand here to me and everything will be alright, right? And he knew the cat would be in there and he'd be playing with the cat, right? But he's a stupid bastard. Clawed to fuck, right, by the cat, and he didn't think I'd notice. So I used to go, ha ha, very funny. And he used to go, what do you mean? And he used to go, the cat's in that basket and you want me to go like that, and then he's going to attack me. He used to go, no, 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 not a chance. And he was, yeah. I used to look in there and he used to be there and he used to go, how do you know? It's like, your hand? It scratched to pieces, like, not being funny. And he used to say to me, oh, why do you not want to get attacked by the cat? I just said, it's just not one of my things I like doing. Each their own, isn't it, really? Some people are like that.
Yeah, it's like with Marmaduke, though. He always wanted respect. Not before, obviously, touching him, obviously, he wanted respect.
Thing is, though, it's like the other cat I used to have, though. I remember one day we were sat having a barbecue, right? I'd done absolutely nothing fucking wrong. The neighbour's dog was making noise and everything like that, and I thought, this cat's never scratched me, he's never scratched anyone. Biggest, friendliest cat you could get, right? And I thought, oh yeah, this would be fine, right? So I started playing with him, everything was fine, and the dog went woof, like that, and within 5 seconds he started trying to bite me and scratch me. And I looked at him, and then also because it's Denise's cat, I went, Denise, your cat's just scratched the shit into me. And she went, no, he hasn't. Like, didn't believe me. And as soon as I showed her my arm, she went, shit. Like that, like, he's never done that. And I said, oh, because the dog barked. And she went, yeah, because the dog. Well, the dog's barked, he's gone. And I just actually thought that about our dog. Well, all it takes is that 1 second for him to change his mood. Thing is, though, with the cat, to be honest, the difference of the story is the cat was scared of the dog, and then obviously for a cat it's fight or flight in it, like the dog, and he chose to attack me to get me off him. so he could get away from the dog, even though the dog can get to him. Hearing a dog's worth is still scary for a cat, though, isn't it? And obviously they want to be on the fence, where if a dog goes for them, they can just jump on the other side of the fence and go, ha 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 ha, you can't fucking get me. You know, I just always find it interesting what he used to bring back. Where he used to bring back paints and stuff like that. I used to find it interesting. Funny though, isn't it? It's like when I was telling Doug, it's like, it makes me laugh though, like, he don't let his cat out. He'll never experience that, like his cat going out going, oh, here's a bird, or, you know, for instance, here's a new paint set. You know, Dad, here's a new paint set, I've got you a paint set. I found it, and then the neighbour going, oi, where's my fucking paint? I couldn't actually believe it, he done that. Oh, it's quite funny actually. Especially when the neighbour comes up to you, babe, and goes, have you seen my paintbrushes? And you go, hey, I just got new paintbrushes a minute ago. And then the funniest one as well, when he was painting his garage, you know, like you paint the garage, don't you, like white to obviously refreshen it. He done that, and then Sylvester went, oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to nick the paintbrush, right? And we looked around, we went, why is there paint everywhere, right? What the fuck's the paint doing everywhere? Like, what's going on here, right? And then the neighbour went over and went, your blemming cat's nicked my paintbrush. And then we looked at him, and then he was covered in white paint. An idiot.
Animals can be absolute asses, can't they? Yeah, it's all.
My mum's got the worst ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, it's all with Margie. He was nasty. He was. He didn't give him disrespect. The order that I got, I don't know what. He wasn't good around kids, right? Because if you didn't show him respect the way that you wanted, he would go for you. Because for some reason, his sign was flick of the tail, and then obviously that was your warning to leave him alone. And if you didn't obviously read the sign, that's when obviously he'd bite you, and then obviously he'd literally get his claws out and stick them in your skin. So I remember when Bev didn't read the signs one time, he put on a latch and she could swing her arm about, and how tight he was holding on, she could swing her arm about and he was still attached. He was nasty.
Didn't your mum tell her not to though?
Yeah, she warned her, because obviously she read the signs already, like he flicked the tail a couple of times, like, that's your warning, I've had enough now. And then she kept going back to pet him, even though that he was still sat on her lap and he didn't get down. You got to leave him alone. Because, like, as soon as Alex used to read the signs, she used to push him off. Like, he had enough, he needed his own space. She used to flick him off the pillow. But he used to come in and want affection from her. And he used to piss the dog off. Because he used to fucking show his teeth. The cat used to love him, but the dog hated him. Yeah, he's like, that was the only dog that he actually loved. He didn't mind Daisy, didn't like none of his dogs, hated other dogs, but he's an absolute nightmare in my bedroom. Because you know that obviously, I think I got a bit of what Dad's got, that I got a bit of restless legs. No, I move them, or when I'm in bed, I always constantly move my legs to get comfy. He always used to, when I was little, lay at the bottom of my bed, come in at night, lay at the bottom of my bed, and then obviously I used to move about, and I used to put my feet on him, and he didn't like it, and he used to attack me, and the first couple of times I allowed him to fucking do it and then still stay in the bed. Because I didn't know what to do. And then obviously I got pissed off with him by the third time, so you know what I did, didn't you?
What?
No, it's fucking horrible, but I grabbed hold of my pillow and I hit him with it.
What did he do?
He got up and fucking ran. And then he done it another time, night after that, he done it again. He attacked me, and then I hit him with a pillow again.
Well, I guess he never done it again after that.
Nope. And then obviously Alex said to me if I didn't want him in my room, I should close the door. So most of the time I used to shut the door in the end. So I don't know why, he always used to make a beeline for my room because the cot was in their room. And it's like it used to piss me off.
It can be annoying.
Either I don't think I can ever have a cat because obviously you know when they always lay in the same spot over and over and over again, and then obviously it leaves tons of fighting air.
Yeah.
Well, Alex had one of them, you know, them swing benches. Yeah, she had one of them, and when it wasn't summer, she used to put the pillows underneath her bed. Well, he used to lay on it, and then one time that obviously I think it was Nanny's sister's stay over, and I had to sleep in Dad's room, and I don't think we had a spare air bed. I had to sleep on that, and I was scratching the hell out of my skin. I wasn't allergic to him, it was just...
The hair was making it itchy.
Yeah, I was so itchy, I was like, I was like red, pretty much red all over. It was fucking horrible.
I don't blame you.
I said to Alex, I'm not doing that again. It was horrible. And this is what I'm gonna say to her. No, Bunny, we don't really have any family members stay over. But I'm gonna say to her, you have a double or you have a single, you're not having a bunk bed unless obviously it's like what upstairs his daughter's got. That it's only for her. Because I don't want to start that. Because I don't know what I only like sharing, when I was little, I only like sharing my room with Nanny Penny. I did not want to share my room with anybody else. Because that's the way that I was when I was a kid. I didn't want to share it with anybody else, in the instant that obviously I got a bunk bed like that. Dad said, you're in for it now, and I was in for it now, because I opened the door up, so obviously Alex could have people stay over. And she'd
Yeah, he warned you, they didn't really, by saying it like on...
No,
like
it was after. It was afterwards.
Yeah, no, your obviously mum went, oh look, we can have so-and-so stay over now, and he probably thought to himself, okay, she ain't gonna like that.
Yeah, but this is why I'm so strict on, no offence, even if your mum stayed over, she can sleep in our bed, but she will never ever sleep in Donut's room. Because I didn't like it. I didn't like people taking me out of my own bedroom. This is why I always say to her that if you want a bigger bed, you can have a bigger bed. It could be a double bed. But if you want, I don't think a room can really accommodate a bunk bed like that, or she'll lose like half of a room, or she'll only have to have the bunk bed in there and probably her clothes, and then she won't be able to have anything else in there. but not funny. It's just not worth getting it. Because that bunk bed was so big and it was so rattling. I don't know why, if we were to have another one and then obviously they had to share a room, I'd buy a bunk bed that's wooden.
Yeah, that metal one was crap.
Not really, my dad
Even
shared
when you
bolt.
just moved it, it's crap.
Not funny, I wouldn't ever go for a metal bed again. Because not funny, look at that one in that B&B that we stayed in. That got broke. And it was like, we warned them already about that and they tried making us pay for it because we informed Andrea and then obviously Andrea told him. Andrea went, no, we've already informed you about it. You knew that it was broke. You're not trying to take money from us. And then obviously it was that time when we lived next door to Alex as well. I swear to God, that bread broke as well, didn't it?
Yeah, you gotta fix it.
Yeah. No,
Thing is, they're not very good if you want to play hide the potato.
Thing is, I don't think metal beds are good in any shape or form. It's always better to go for wooden ones. And I'm actually pretty surprised in the British Heart Foundation that Mexican bed ain't gone yet. That Mexican pine one that's in the corner.
No, sometimes I think me and you should have separate beds.
Yeah, you want to share with the dog.
No. No offense to the dog, I love the dog, but I'd never share a bed with him. Yeah, funny. So I've tried sitting on the bed while he's been on the bed. He takes up all the fucking room.
Yeah, he does.
What's he doing now?
On the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's actually twitching his feet and he's like proper like not full body or anything. It was like the pads he was moving on his feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, and our dogs only used to do that if they were in like a proper deep sleep.
Can I actually ask you a question, right? What would you do if he became my dog?
I'd be fucking pissed.
Would you want to get rid of him?
I don't know.
It's a bit harsh.
He may as well it became your dog, but it's not funny, there's no point in saying that he's mine and I'd probably lose all fucking interest in him. And then you'd be taking him out all the fucking time.
I don't know why that happened. I know it's mean. I think I'd let him go. Because not really, if you two lost interest, not me, money. That's the whole reason I bought the dog, is for you two. Don't get me wrong, I like walking him, I like doing all that, but I wouldn't want to be a full-time dog walker. That's just not me.
Well, you pretty much are.
Thing is, though, I do it because it's for you two, because you two love him. Thing is, though, I wouldn't want to do it like if you two didn't like him. It's not really. It's like today when I went down to the area.
He loves him, but he don't really. He's 50-50 with her. Like,
I think he's unsure with her because she's so loud.
Yeah, and we gotta be really careful with that because obviously that's what triggered Bo, and he was nervous. Because Bo didn't like loud noises, and Robert used to screech and all that. And Bo didn't like it, but then sometimes obviously he did like it, and then he wanted to be chased by Robert.
Thing is, I've noticed he's very good, the dog is. Like, if he's had enough, he will move. Like, that's one thing I will say that their owner's done well, is he will move. Like, he will go like that, or he'll give me that face, like, I've had enough now, can you tell her to get off me? Thing is, though, she is learning, she is getting better. But the thing is, though, it's down to us to do it.
You gotta be very careful when he's tired, though, because I've noticed that he don't last long with on him now. Like, he wants space.
Thing is, though, I think that the thing is, though, once he gets used to it and they grow up a bit more, and she grows up a bit more, she'll be knackered from school, so he'll have all that break, and then they'll fall in love and they'll be best friends. Because like when you come out the shop, he wants you, but straight away he will lick her as well and sniff her. It's like he'll go on that sniffing pattern where he'll sniff both of you.
It's quite funny when obviously we went in M&S and then he looked in the shop because he knew that obviously we were going through there and he could smell that obviously we came out of there, and he looked and then he couldn't see her, and then I got down to his level like, you looking for me? And then he got all excited.
Yeah, because he loves you. Thing is that he always will love you. He might just, I know he might just take time getting used to you and me. The thing is though, it's like, how long do you walk him for? When you two go for a walk?
No. I don't necessarily fucking toy yet.
I don't know why, sometimes I think he loves the long walks. I don't know, it's just like sometimes I get that sense from him that he loves you for cuddling and all of that. He loves it from you. Because like when I try and give him cuddles, he don't really want to know me. Like, you're the cuddling monster, and I'm the walk monster. Like, he'd rather go on a walk with me because I walk far at the moment, and he likes it. But like with the cuddling part, he'd rather go to you. Like, 'cause I notice why when you'll sit on the toilet, he'll go to you. With me, he started doing it, but he won't do it long, not like you two have.
Hi. Can I join?
You know where obviously the points are, where he wants obviously to be scratched and all of that. And I think he's finding it hard as well, because obviously I don't know, I think he understands what your role is. Where obviously with my role, he knows what I'm doing, because I think where he's been raised by a man, he knows the man's role, but he don't really know what the woman's role is, because she probably was the one who looked after the daughter and never gave him any attention because she had to work. And I reckon he's a bit like, well, your role is to feed me and walk me and that, and your role's to cuddle me, but what else can you do for me? And then obviously when you two go out for walks, I notice like he'll be up your ass. Like he's like, me and you shift, if you get what I mean. Like we shift around. Like he's kind of like going to me going, what can you do for me then? Because she's the one walking me. I think he's just got to get used to it. I think he loves both of us equally, and I think he's going to end up enjoying his life. Because it makes me laugh though, like Shane said, it'd take him 2 months to actually start noticing us and start being bothered by us. And not be funny and that. And he said, oh, don't be surprised if it takes him like 2 weeks or something like that to even like acknowledge you and all of that. And it's like now, when I see him, he's acknowledging us, and he's even off the lead. Thing is, I like it. I do like it. I do like seeing like him being happy, you being happy, you two laugh, like obviously you and Donut laughing, and all of that. I love seeing all that stuff. It's nice things to see. I think we're trying to find our feet where we all fit in. I think it's a new thing for us because obviously where it's like when Donut arrived, me and you were trying to figure out where do we fit in now in our relationship and our lives, because we have a child now. What does that mean for our relationship and our life? And I think that it's kind of happening with him. We're like asking that same question, going, well, what does that mean for us being dog owners? How's that going to work, obviously, in these situations? Because we're trying to learn. Yeah, I think he thinks that me and you're gonna abandon him.
Yeah, probably.
Sad though, isn't it, really? The thing is, though, I don't think you can you really change that feeling?
No. Because Tia was like it though, babe, that you lost Nanny. And then obviously she was there for Grumpy. And obviously, yeah, they did live together for a bit before that she passed away. So she was used to the environment, but she had to get used to the environment without him in it. Well, her in it. And it was exactly the same for her when we had to put Cop down. She had to get used to the environment of obviously, because her and Cop were best friends. And she had to get used to obviously him not being in the picture, but it really knocked her for 6 for Nanny.
Hi. Hi.
Thing
Hi.
is, Nanny was.
Can I join?
Had her since a pup. I don't know why, but I think after him, if we ever got another dog, I think I'd go for a pup. Because I think the thing is that I'm bonding with him, but where we've missed so many years of his life, like obviously we've missed about nearly 2 years of his life, it's hard to replace the memories and try and get that bond strong, like
So
have with his owners.
I think that's why obviously with, no offence to him, but with Shad, probably within the first month, I had him sitting and walking on his hind legs.
Yeah, because he was your dog.
Because he was a puppy.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
And
He's
I
a
got
puppy,
him
he's
to sit.
your
I
dog.
got him to sit, and I got him to lay down too.
It makes me laugh. I spent most of my map time in abandoned mine shaft. Yeah. Thing is, though, I think he's the perfect dog for us now, if that makes sense. I think he's the perfect dog because I think we needed that bridge between us to learn what we needed to do.
Thing is, I don't think that we got time for a puppy at the moment.
No, I don't think so either.
Because obviously
And I
you got to
think
think that
our knowledge is not. Thing is that your knowledge is all right. My knowledge is not the best on dogs, and I think obviously it being pretty much done helps us because we're learning on how he's done it, and we're learning about bits and stuff and that what we can improve on. And I think that's helping obviously the situation that way. That we're learning what obviously he's showing us. We're learning. Here, though, we're all the same, aren't we? So my auntie, though, she had her mum to teach her how to train a dog and all of that and do all this stuff with dogs. We've got no one teaching us, so we've got to learn, obviously, the ways of the dog training. There's nothing there. I think we will do it though. I do. I think he'll be amazing with us, and I think we'll both look back in 2 years' time and go, do you know what? He is an asshole, but he was probably the best boy we've bought.
Hmm.
It's quite funny actually. I can't believe him with my mum, where he growled at her, didn't want nothing to do with her, and then when she's leaving, he was actually pulling on the lead, like he wanted to go with her. Do you reckon it's where she wasn't giving the fuss and she wasn't getting scared by him anymore, and she was ignoring him? He was getting peed off. Like, wait a minute, why are you ignoring me? I want the attention.
Yeah, but that's what happened with Bo and Tuck. She didn't pay him any attention at all. She paid attention to Tia, and one day that she in the back garden, she was stroking him, and she didn't realise that it was him. She thought it was Tia. And
But now he's laughing.
she was shocked.
Hi.
Everybody was shocked.
Hi.
For some reason,
Hi.
the chat keeps repeating
Can I join?
itself.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, but it's like repeated it like itself 3 times.
Yeah, it does, because it obviously, well, I've put hi, and someone else has put hi, it does it. It's fucking annoying, and I can't turn it off. You can't. Or the only other way you do it, you disable chat altogether. It is fucking annoying though, really. I wonder how like the ones what have like 1,000 people in there. I actually do wonder how like they cope with 1,000 comments coming through, and then all repeating. Oh, unless it never repeats for them, well, because obviously where they have obviously 1,000 people.
I don't think it
Their
repeats
chat.
for them.
Yeah, I reckon that would be a flipping hell of an annoying thing, innit? Hi, 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 hi. I don't know why. I should have brought some obsidian. Because I've got all this stuff and I ain't even done the map. What is the time?
2 minutes to wait.
Fuck off.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I just go so quickly. So what are we doing after this? Just so I know in my
I've
head.
got to take him out annoying.
You're taking them out now instead of 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Okay, and then what are we doing after that?
Well, I'll be watch an episode of a program and then obviously see how long that we got left. Yeah, if we got time for 2 episodes, you might as well watch 2 episodes, innit?
Okay. We're not going to play Red Dead then.
It's up to you.
No, I don't mind. I'm just asking. Probably better playing it tomorrow, really. Not really. If Doug's back tomorrow, it's probably better playing it with him.
Play it tomorrow then.
Anything else? I was actually going to look at sorting out your phone for you, right? And it made me laugh. There was no Sky fucking people.
Yeah, no, that kind of not me, really. So have you come to agree, decided then that you want to stay with the company that you're with then? Or do you want to stay with them for now and then change?
Thing is, it all depends on what the thing is. So I don't know why, but I think they said I could upgrade, but I think I've still got to pay my old phone off at the same time, what I don't want to do.
Thing is, I think you should bring them up and speak to them, or actually go in there and speak to them, because You need to know where you stand with this. Because if you just hand in your old phone and then obviously depends on what the condition is like of it. So I think that's what she said, that obviously if it isn't scratched or been dropped or anything, then obviously the more money you won't have to pay. And I think you can swap straight over then. But obviously she can say that, but obviously another one can go, oh no, it don't work like that, because I noticed that. Don't want to say one
all
thing.
depends. It all depends when you get the phone and all of that.
Thing is, I'd like to go with Tesco's.
Thing is, I don't know. Part of me wants one was Sky, one of us was Sky, and then one of us for Tesco's. Because the thing is, it is quite handy. Like if you lose Wi-Fi, they give you free unlimited data because you're with them. So I kind of like that option.
Thing is, we haven't got the money for you to leave your provider at the moment. Which I wish that we had, because obviously I'd get you to up and leave them tomorrow, and then obviously one of us be with friend and the other one be with Tesco's.
Right. Hey, there is a possibility you could do it, but...
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah, it all depends on, situations, doesn't it? How long are we staying on for?
Yes, I think I should finish this map, because it's only got, like, just the top part of the map. No, I've literally just got, like, the top strip. And I'm gonna have the map done. Bloody dolphins.
Do I have my... Thing is, I'm seeing if I can actually log into the account, because it'll actually tell me how much I owe.
You still owe over £100. I know that.
Oh, I knew that, yeah.
It's a shame it's not it's not like 100 and 150 or something like that, or less than that, because I would say to you, if it's that, I reckon we'd be able to cope.
Hi. 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 Can I join? Hi.
Notice I've had a couple more people talking to me tonight, like obviously where I do it early, I don't think I'm doing it at a good time.
Yeah, I said that to you. That's what I said to you, like, the thing is, though, sometimes it's like that you're hitting the worst times. It's like late at night, like when I played that FIFA that one night and I hit a shitload of people watching me, you're hitting when other YouTubers are going off. The thing is, though, it's about can your content be better, and also it's doing it at the right time where people are going off and you're replacing them and they're getting your, obviously, you know, your information popped up and going, hey, yeah, look, I want to watch this. I don't know why, but I reckon our best move is, going in there and talking to them. Because the thing is, though, not being funny on the phone, no offence, you're going to get someone I can't understand, and that's just going to do my head in. And not only, at least in the store, you can kind of talk to them and do what they
if you want
suggest.
to do that, I think it's best to do it on Tuesday. If Donut's alright to go.
Thing is, though, I'd say, yeah, it's always better to do it when she's not there, because the thing is, though, it's annoying for her. Plus, you got to leave, obviously, the dog behind as well. I know, I just wish in some ways we went in there today, but the thing is, though, we just absolutely ran out of time.
Hi. Hi. Hi.
Oh,
Can I join? Hi.
I wonder if I ring them, can I actually get my bill?
Well, we should be able to do it.
Okay, so they sent me a thing to...
Yeah, he's going for a poo. Yeah, 'cause that's my really like meeting.
Yeah. Alright, do me a favour, right? You know the dog? Take him on his walk, right? And let him pick the way, right? I want to know if he'll take you past that house. I don't know why, I just want to know. Or is it just like a me and him kind of thing? Or will he actually, like, get you to go on that walk? I was wondering, like, I don't know, because it's just like weird how obviously you two do that, but I was wondering, like, if you let him pick, would he go on the same bit, or would he do different?
I'll finish the map. Right, make sure to like and subscribe, and catch you all in the next live. Bye.